Ang kinabuhi sa bata susama sa usa ka paned sa papel nga kundiin ang matag usa kanato gabilin og marka sa ilang kinabuhi. Mayong adlaw kanatong tanan. Karong adlaw atong isaulog ang ika-10th Moving Up Ceremony sa Macario Española Memorial School nga may tema nga kalidad ng edukasyon lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Sa dili pa nato pagasugdan ang atong programa, ato usang kantahon ang atong nasudnong awit ug pagasundan kini dayon ug pag-ampo sa atong labaw nga makagagahom.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Sumasalangit ka sa malinaw na ngalan mo, mapasahagin ang kaharian mo, sundin ang loob mo, dito sa lupa para ng salangit. Bigyan mo po kami ngayon ng aming kakain sa araw-araw at patawarin mo kami sa aming mga sala para pagpapatawad namin sa nagkakasala sa amin. At huwag mo kaming ipahintulot sa tukso. At yadya mo kami sa lahat ng masama.
Laon, binahangga kong dakbayan sa tinuspawan kanimo magaharan. Sinot mo sugar buog tumampaksali, tungod og alang sa kalambuan. Kaya ka kanamo magabanwa kadto sa dalan sa kalapusan. Ang kabugnaw sa imong hinuyoy sarang maoy hulid sa pangabudlan. Iusa mo ang katawan sa pagpatunghay sa kaangayan. Piniling yuta sa Sidlatang Negros, bahan di ka mapagarong kanlaon. Kanlaon pagkaaning dutong sa dumon, yanong kakugi sumbanan sa katilingban. Ulawanong tuti o kalang lunahas, waka na mo buot mong ipatuman. Uban sa Diyos ng panalangin, panumpak ko nga kanimo sa kanunay. Magmantala sa imong katahong, tahurong ka sa tanang katuigan. Usa ka tibok sa kabukiran, gawas mong matudlo sa kaapuhan. May supot nga ti mailhan sa kalinaw, bukan laon nga bulahan. Piniling yuta sa Sidlatang Negros, kanlaon pinangga kong lakbayan. Pinangga kong kanlaon.
Ala sa pag-welcome kanatong tanan, ania si Mrs. Celeste May A. Taliedo, kindergarten teacher, alang siyang words of welcome.
Sa mga tinahod namong mga bisita, mga makutudlo sa Macario Española Memorial School, mga ginikanan nga nagtan-aw karon, maayong adlaw kanatong tanan. Akong dakong dungog nga napili sa pag-welcome kaninyong tanan, aning atong ika-10th moving up ceremony. Espesyal kaayo karong adlaw tungod atong giselebrar ang inyong kalampusan bilang kindergarten completers. Og dili kini matabo ug wala ang tabang sa mga ginikanan nga nihatag og suporta sa mga bata sa ilang pag-eskwela ug paghatag og giya sa mga bata sa ilang mga modules. Usbon ko, welcome sa atong ika-10th moving up ceremony.
Salamat, Teacher Celeste. Isunod nato dayon ang presentation of candidates for moving up nga pagapanguluhan ni Mrs. Joji C. Quizon, Kindergarten Chairman, o girekomenda ni Mrs. Graciana G. Handomon, OIC of Kindergarten, SPED, FL and ALS, o kini pagadawaton o pagakumpirmahan sa atong District Supervisor, Dr. Brenda L. Pasquil, atong hatagan sila og virtual applause.
Mrs. Graciana G. Handomon, Officer in charge of Kindergarten, SPED, ALS and FL of Macario Española Memorial School. As a grade level chairman of kindergarten, may I have the honor to present to you the 132 boys and 107 girls with a total of 239 candidates for completion after having then completed all the requirements prescribed by the Department of Education for the school year 2020-2021. Ma'am, the kindergarten of batch 2021 are now waiting for your recommendation.
With the authority vested on me, I have the honor to recommend these 132 boys and 107 girls with a total of 239 completers for this school year 2020-2021 who have successfully completed the requirements of basic education curriculum as mandated by the Department of Education for this school year 2020-2021.
I virtue vested in me as the duly representative of the school's division superintendent, Sir Sinian Priscelo P. Paulen, CISO 5, upon the presentation and the recommendation of the school team. I hereby accept and confirm these candidates for completion and graduation who have satisfactorily complied the basic requirements of basic education curriculum through modular learning during this pandemic for the school year 2020-21. You are eligible for admission to the next level of education. Congratulations and may God bless us all.
Puyi ang imong pangandoy kay kini ang dalan sa imong kalampusan. Ug karon atong pagatan-awon ang mga musunod nga mga pangalan nga nakahuman sa kindergarten. Magsugod kita sa advisory ni Mrs. Georgie Sigwason, Section Cinderella. Mga bata ug mga ginikanan, akong dakong dungog sa pagpaila kaninyo sa mga mosunod nga mga persona sa paghatag og inspirational message sa atong kindergarten completers. Gauna sa mensahe, mao si Honorable Mamerto Bermil Jr., City Councilor Chairman of Committee of Education. Ug mosunod ang atong pinalanggang amahan sa Dakbayan, mao si Honorable Chubasco Cardenas, City Mayor. Ug ang atong inahan sa Canlaon District 2, Dr. Brenda L. Pasquil, District Supervisor. Ug sa ato nga nangulo sa Division of Negros Oriental, Sir Sinin Priscelo P. Pauline, School Division Superintendent. Ato sila nga paminawon.
To our teachers, parents, and students, it is such a great privilege and honor and perhaps a big challenge for me to be given this opportunity to share a message of hope for everyone, especially in this time that we are in the midst of great battle with this pandemic, the COVID-19. Indeed, school year 2020-2021 is a tough year for all of us, result brought about by the COVID-19. It ruins on what we call our normal lives. To cope up with the new normal is not easy. It needs everybody to work for it. There is a need to have a paradigm shift in the field of education to deal with the changes from the usual face-to-face study to the virtual study using any social media platform in order not to be left out. This is a convenient for those from the highly urbanized areas, but every hard in the rural areas, especially in our city, wherein there are so many dead spots, no signal at all. On the other hand, the use of Moodle for our public school became a trend of which the parents need to accept in order for our students not to be left behind. School year 2020-2021 has ended, and the Department of Education, although faced with the Herculean task to balance everything amidst all the challenges, we survived because we have that faith within us. The faith that propelled our teachers to release their creative potentials in order to reach out our children in faith that every parent has to believe that everything will be alright after the storm. The faith that our local government unit have to relentlessly fight the pandemic in order to protect its constituents. Of course, that childlike faith of our students to believe on the love and care of the parents and teachers. Yes, we are in the tough times, but according to Dr. Robert H. Kohler, tough times never last, but tough people do. Everyone has their dreams. We all have dreams, but dreams without goals remain dreams. We need to work for it in order to reach for our goals. We need to nurture the faith that make us survive. This school year, our local government unit, through our very energetic City Mayor, Jose Chupasco Cardenas, together with the city officials and myself, as the chairman of the Committee on Education, we are very much willing to support all the endeavors of the Department of Education. To reach the goal, we need to find ways financially support our students in whatever legal ways. Talking of support, the local government unit was able to hire literacy teachers and extend financial assistance to our senior high school and college students. The local government unit of Canlaon City support the Department of Education in order to lighten the burden of our parents, teachers, and students. With faith in my heart, I believe that we can stand the test of time and together we can make it as we live in the new normal of our days of our life. Congratulations for all the students, graduates for school year 2020-2021. Salta Canlaon.
The trail our students had trodden to reach this graduation day was filled with thrills and chills brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic. The challenges of the new normal proved that the innovativeness of education system, the receptivity and adaptability of the learners, and the untiring cooperation of the parents, and the genuine concern of all stakeholders are the basic ingredients to successful academic year. Without being unmindful of the government's sustaining support, it is beyond the stretch of human mind to conceive how one could learn without physically interacting with their mentors and classmates, and still become an academic achiever. Parents have become para-teachers at home as their children seek guidance from them in order to comprehend and answer their modules. Some parents consider it as review of their own schooling. Others learn together with their children. Other parents totally left it to their children to learn by themselves as they could not compromise their livelihood. One has to make a choice between earning a living or devote time to guide their children academically. Our internet connectivity is not seamless, faltered so many times that deciphering what is being conveyed during virtual classes is as difficult as climbing Mount Everest. To surmise, it is a fight for survival of the fittest. Yet, here we are, rejoicing that finally the 2020 to 2021 academic year is over and COVID-19 pandemic did not overcome us. We did not succumb to fear and stop educating our children. To many students, this is a bonus year, but a crucial one to parents, teachers, and the education system itself. This pandemic, however, validated the facts that education is a lifelong process and that it is everyday's business and for the education system to be more relevant and effective. It needs the collaboration of the government and the unwavering cooperation of the parents, the community, the teachers, and the students. To be more successful, we have to tighten our bonds as significant players in the academic sphere in order to strengthen and enhance the quality of our education system. Amid the COVID-19 pandemic, we are greater than COVID-19 pandemic. We hurdle it this year, we hurdle it again and again. Remember, we are Canlaonians, a race destined to succeed. As part of our endeavor to promote the quality education to all students, Republic Act number 11536 or an act establishing a separate school division office in the city of Canlaon, province of Negros Oriental, amending for the purpose Section 86 of Republic Act number 3445 entitled An Act Creating the City of Canlaon has been finally declared to substantiate the SP Resolution number 110 series of 2016. This realization made our city a pedestal of success in terms of having independent city division that we should be proud of. Our division will act as pathway to prioritize our local Canlaonian teachers to render their service in our beloved city. To the selfless parents, the supportive community, the ever-patient teachers, the results-driven school administrators, and the graduates, today I share your joy and pride as the first graduates of the academic year in the new normal setting. No one in this world is prepared for this pandemic, but we are always ready to find ways to outsmart it. Here we are today. We are closing joyfully and gratefully this chapter of your life. Challenges still abound, but fear not, your government, under God's guidance, is relentlessly in pursuit to provide quality education. All must become literate and educated. It is my sincere prayer that you may tread the right career path so that you may have a fulfilling life experience, the best version of yourself in everything that you do. Honor your parents and family. with your successes and give back to God the glory. Salta Canlaon, congratulations!
To our ever regional director, Sir Salesiano T. Jimenez, to the school's division superintendent of the Division of Negros Oriental, Sir Sinin Picelo Pauline, to our City Mayor, Honorable Jose Chubasco B. Cardenas, other DepEd officials, the members of the local government of Canlaon City, school heads, teachers, parents, and to our stakeholders, good day everyone. My warmest greetings and heartfelt congratulations to the graduates and completers of school year 2020-2021. Our educational system is challenged by much struggles that allowed us to adopt new mechanisms and systems that would carry us to surpass and reach the goals in realizing our dreams and achieving the greatness of our lives. I am proud that in our district, we commendably perform in utilizing our extensive efforts and resources in sustaining the shifting paradigm of education. I am even prouder that we now producing our pandemic graduates and completers. You have shown our ingenuity and dedication in valuing the essence of education. You are sharpened the kind of setting and situation that all against with. You are developed with new learning and cultivated with new potentials. You are one of a kind. This year's theme, Kalidad ng Edukasyon, lalong patatagin sa gitna ng pandemya. Strengthening the quality of education amid the COVID-19 pandemic is indeed a challenge to all the DepEd officials, administrators, and teachers who are our frontliners in sustaining and strengthening the delivery of education in the time of pandemic. Thus, the role of our parents, guardians, and other stakeholders are remarkable in delivering education as we all take part in nurturing stronger, effective, and deliberative members of our society. Truly indeed, that it takes a village to educate a child, and I am very much honored that we portrayed more than a village, because above and beyond our dreams for our children, all sectors of our society contributed deeply in pursuing the dreams of our learners, made it into reality. Congratulations to the stakeholders, administrators, teachers, and parents who labored much through the years as we embark the new mechanism of delivering education in times of pandemic. More than the pains, the doubts, and the fears brought by COVID-19 internationally, lo and behold, you are now completers and graduates of this unexpected dilemma. Let us rejoice, for you have done such an effort. There are more that you can do. New skills and talents are discovered. You are shaping your own personality beyond your normality. Most especially, let us honor and give thanks to Almighty God, who showered us with all the blessings and sustaining and inspiring all of us as we conquer the hurdle brought to us in this most challenging time. Dear completers and graduates, do not be quarantined by negative effects of the pandemic. There are more tests soon you will encounter. At that point, being positive would not mean being socially distant, but we would mean you are socially significant. Sa Canlaon District 2, naimalipay yung pagpanerbisyo. To God be the glory. God bless us all.
School year 2020-2021 has been a very trying and challenging school year. We came face to face with a number of major concerns that had to be addressed for the school year to open because of the pandemic brought about by the COVID-19 virus. We had to determine the modality of delivering lessons in our province in the absence of face-to-face classes. Enrollment had to be done remotely to keep to the safety standards so as not to compromise the health of our DepEd personnel, our learners, and parents as well. School year opening had to be done in October only when the President of the country gave the green light for school year 2020-2021 to commence on condition that there would be no face-to-face classes. DepEd had to contend with the fears and reservations of the different sectors of the society regarding school opening. But education shall continue. This was a strong conviction of DepEd Secretary Leonor M. Briones, and this was supported by DepEd officials in the different governance levels of the department. All means were exhausted to make education continue, and it did. Now, we are at the threshold of the falling of the curtain of a very challenging yet historical scene, school year 2020-2021. Truly, school year 2020-2021 is historical, and being so, all of us who have contributed to the realization that education must continue amid the pandemic challenge are now part of history. Our names may not appear in the annals of Philippine history, but definitely our relentless effort will be etched in its pages. To you, dear graduates and completers, your graduation, your completion is truly a feat which calls for a celebration. You have successfully overcome the different obstacles which have come along the way as you threaded your way during the school year. While the COVID-19 pandemic brought about fears among us, not to mention adverse change in life and lifestyle, it has also given you the opportunity to display how much you value education. The efforts you exerted as you worked on your modules and complied with the requirements really shows that education is a priceless commodity which almost everyone wants to possess. Congratulations to all of you for successfully completing the school year in spite of the great challenge that had to be faced head-on for you to reach this point of your life. Your graduation, your completion. Your graduation, your completion in these trying moments did not come in handy. So many ingredients had to be tossed and mixed to turn your dream of graduating, of completing, a reality. The guidance and support of the Department of Education at the central and regional levels provided us with a direction as we sailed through rough waters. The heroism of your teachers and other school personnel under the stewardship of the principals and school heads, as well as the guidance of our public schools district supervisors as they courageously enrolled, distributed, and retrieved the modules is truly remarkable. The compassion of our division module writers and quality assurance team members under the wings of our division subject area supervisors of Negros Oriental Division to craft and produce our modules to give life to our modality of distance learning through the printed modules is amazing. This was strongly supported by the men and women of the SGOD, administrative, finance, supply, and health sections, and everyone in the division of SDO Negros Oriental. The men and women of the alternative learning system also did their share to make education continue in their own context. The support of our national government and our local government units at the congressional, provincial, municipal, and barangay levels was very inspiring, which gave Negros Oriental Division the strength to carry on with its mission of providing education at whatever cost. Our PTAs in the division, district, and school levels were a formidable support system that was such a great help. Our partners in the public and private sectors did not also turn a blind eye and a deaf ear to our needs. The support of your parents, guardians, benefactors was a very important element whose contribution to your success could not be underestimated. These are the people who also deserve the accolade as you celebrate your success. As the curtain of school year 2020-2021 falls, let us continue to hope that we will continue to strengthen education in the new normal through our dedication, commitment, and compassion. As we celebrate success, I give all our graduates, all our completers, and their parents, guardians, benefactors, and all those who made this possible my loud hurrah and bravo as I exhort all our completers, all our graduates to brace for the challenges lying ahead with courage and a strong faith in the divine providence. The world continues to unfold for you, graduates and completers. Break a leg. Your education shall be among your strong weapons as you conquer the world. Congratulations and Godspeed.
Congratulations, kindergarten completers! Kabalo ba kamo nga adunay mensahe ang atong DepEd Secretary nga si Ma'am Leonor M. Briones, MPA, alang kaninyo? Ato kining tan-awon o paminawon usab nato ang mensahe sa atong DepEd Regional Director, Sir Sebastiano T. Jimenez, CESO 5. Hatagan nato sila og virtual applause.
Greetings of love and peace to each and everyone. School year 2020-2021 has been the most challenging year in education. All been struggling to survive in all aspects. But our beloved Secretary Leonor Magtulis Briones lead the baton that education must continue amidst whatever crisis we will be facing. And so, here we are, celebrating one of the most precious accomplishment that you have, your graduation and moving up ceremonies. It is one fleeting sense of pride and joy to be able to celebrate with all of you for your victory, bravery, resilience, perseverance, and commitment that push you to experience what we have today. So our beloved, most precious gems, our dear learners, just wanted to let you know that you are doing great. It is not easy to be learners with all the pressures in today's world. The more in these trying times due to pandemic. How you hurdle your lessons remotely through distance learning of varied modalities, the fear and scare of the virus due to negative publicity, and many more. But you survive and victorious. So, don't lose your heart if you find things difficult. Today, the world is so tested. It is a high time that you put all your learnings into action. Never be a bystander watching as the world takes a paradigm shift. Take the wheel. Collectively, the youth are stronger than any pandemic known to men. Remember, everyone is a student of life as we all keep learning something or the other throughout our lives. So, keep the faith and believe in yourselves. Work hard and work smart too. And with the right focus and determination, you will see that goals are not impossible to achieve. Just have a clear plan, and whatever detours come your way, don't be afraid. Face them with conviction that those are part of the pitfalls where we cannot evade. So be strong and let your education and learnings with God be your shield. And don't forget to thank the most honest persons in your life. Those who can say and tell you exactly what you are doing, either good or bad. Those who guide you sincerely to the path where you want to walk on. Who always with you in times of your successes and downfalls. They are your parents, teachers, relatives, and best friends. So learners, congratulations, you hit the mark on your timeline. To all the parents and guardians out there, your contribution towards the realization of the once dreams of your children is so great. Sustain it, and you will see and harvest the fruits of it sooner than later. So thank you for partnering with DepEd through your children's education. So to all of you, congratulations. To the school, I know how you struggle also, especially that the world was shocked of what happened and nobody was prepared. There were so many hows and whys, but you are able to navigate it until reaching its destination. So whatever is the experience and hardships, what is more important is the outcome of what you have done. That's why my salute to you. To our teachers, school heads, supervisors, and non-teaching personnel, you did a great job, worthy of emulation. I am proud of you. To the SDOs, I am so happy of what your division accomplished for school year 2020-2021. Your efforts doesn't go to vain. Now it comes into fruition. So to all, kudos. To everyone, always have the smile in you. See miracles in life every day, and you will be filled with positivity in thoughts and actions. Congratulations once again. Keep safe and God bless everyone.
Good day to each and everyone who is attending virtually present at this time of our graduation ceremonies for our beloved and very precious graduates for the school year which ends at this time. First of all, I'd like to greet the parents and family members without whose sacrifices, whose reminders, and whose participation in the learning process for our graduates have resulted in this culmination program. This year, your role has changed drastically, where we've always thought, we've always believed that the matter of educating our children rests nearly exclusively on our teachers and our staff. This time, you parents, you family members, you who are in the households of our learners have expanded your role and contributed to this wonderful day wherein finally our learners are graduating in this culmination exercise. So congratulations, because this year has not been very easy, has not been a picnic for our teachers, for our family members, as well, especially the parents, mothers, fathers, sisters, brothers, and all who have contributed to the achievement of our learners at this time. So, maraming salamat at congratulations, parents and family members. Mas malaki ang role ninyo at this time compared to earlier graduation exercises. Secondly, I would also like to greet our teachers, without whose very careful review and careful supervision of the work of our pupils and our learners, this event would not be taking place at all. And so thank you, teachers. Your role has also expanded. In addition to seeing to it that the modules are faithfully followed, the assignments are correctly implemented, and the learners are truly learning, and you have had to deal with new ways of assessing the performance also of the learners. So congratulations, teachers, for enduring, for your patience, for your love for our learners, and your willingness to engage in a way and methods of teaching which are different from those which are used to. Assessment must have been especially difficult for you, especially since you were not able to see most of the time our students in face-to-face meetings, and most of the meetings, of course, were virtual. We'd also like to thank the local government units for their interest, for their cooperation, and for their continuing contributions to the needs of education, even as our children do not go to school. Your donations of material as well as financial resources at this time are most welcome, and your advice has been taken seriously not only by our teachers, by our school officials, but also by our officials in the Department of Education. We continually talk with local government units, especially in times of disaster, in times of great need for classrooms, for space, and for responses to unforeseen emergencies. Thank you, local government units. But of course, most of the congratulatory greetings fall on the deserving graduate. Each and every one of you is truly special. You are different from the other graduates who have passed through the portals of your school. You went to school practically without seeing your teachers, if at all. You went to school with your parents, your mothers, and your fathers hovering over your shoulders and seeing to it that you are able to complete your assignments. You are completing your studies at a time when examinations and assessments are different. You are culminating these long months of hard work at this time, even as you have to do family chores, even as you are distracted, and even as your world has turned upside down, and it seems and it appears as if we don't know what the future holds and what will happen next. But you have persevered, and now you are ready to graduate. And therefore, you deserve each and every bit of congratulations from us in the Department of Education, from your parents and family members, your teachers, from the officials in local government, as well as in the Parent Teachers Associations. You deserve each and every single congratulatory pat on your back, each hug, virtually of course, and each greeting, which I am sure you are also receiving virtually. I don't know if you will remember this event many years from now. I have tried to recall myself who our graduation speaker was when I finished high school and when I finished my college studies. All I remember is that the graduation speaker was someone important, someone who was invited because that someone is supposed to give a message. What was more important to us graduates at that time was the excitement of the celebrations, the happiness and the joy of our parents, the sadness of parting from our classmates and from our teachers, and the enjoyment of all the graduation events that usually take place come commencement day. When I was a college student, we had a series of events which were designed to embed in our minds, which were designed to help us remember and not forget our days in college. We would spend one whole day going around the campus, visiting the classrooms, saying goodbye to our teachers, and sharing memories. We would have bonfires to say goodbye to each other. We had baccalaureate services where we committed ourselves to God and we prayed for guidance when we go out into the world. So many celebrations, and the speaker, of course, is the least important and easily forgotten component of the graduation exercise. Nonetheless, I will exert all efforts to share with you what I see are things or issues which a graduate should remember and recall. I have said that you are very special. You are very different. You are pioneering. There has been no other class like your class. There has been no other graduate like you as a graduating student, because you are the very first graduate of the blended learning response to education in the Philippines. And so you ask yourself, what awaits you in the world outside? You can either work, because the kind of curriculum you survived and underwent as a student will enable you to go to work if you wish to go to work. Some of you will proceed to further studies, and this would be a wonderful thing, because there are many opportunities for further expanding your knowledge, for further answering and looking for explanations of issues, events that make you curious, especially in science and technology, and also in the arts. So you can work, you can go to further studies, and perhaps some of you will settle down, hopefully not too soon, so you can pursue what you really want to do. So today, this is why we call this exercise a commencement exercise. It's not the end of our studies. It's not the end of all our efforts with blended learning, with modules, with floods, with earthquakes, and of course with COVID. It's a commencement of doors opening to you. More doors will be opened because you are a graduate. You can work, you can proceed for further studies, you can help your parents, and you can perhaps look for opportunities to do what you have always wanted to do, whether at work, whether at advanced studies, whether at learning more in science and technology, in mathematics, and in the arts. All of these opportunities are available to you. More doors are being opened. I hope you will select the door which arouses your curiosity, the door which will help you know more about this world, and the door which will allow you to contribute to the development of our country and contribute whatever we can to solve our problems and our challenges. Congratulations once more to each and every one of you. Congratulations to you, parents and family members. Congratulations to you, teachers. When I was chair of the board of Silliman University, each time we had graduation ceremonies, during the baccalaureate and during commencement itself, I would cry. I would cry because you are sending out into the world a new batch of graduates, and we want to be sure that what is awaiting them is appropriate. We want to be sure that they are ready for what awaits them when they select which door to open. And so we tell you, go out, to the world. Do whatever you want to do. God be with you, and be assured that all of us love each and every one of you. Congratulations.
Mga bata, karon ang inyong adlaw, ang inyong pultahan sa inyong kaugmaon kay gahulat nga inyong ablihan. Anian na pud usab si Teacher Celeste May A. Saliado alang sa words of gratitude.
Sa mga gatanaw karon ug sa mga matutulo sa Macario Espanola Memorial School, hinahod na mong Supervisor, Dr. Brenda L. Pasquil, Elementary School Principal 2, Dr. Carmela A. Hulugo, Mrs. Graciana G. Handumon, OIC of SPED, Kindergarten, FL and ALS, maayong adlaw ang atong tanan. Sa atong mga kindergarten completers, congratulations sa inyong nakabot karon. You deserve it with pride. Pero dili kini mao ang katapusan, kundi ang sinugdanan sa tanan sa paglapot sa inyong mga panghandoy. Insakto karong adlaw maong pagselebrar sa inyong nakabot ug dako na kong nakahibalo na ang inyong mga ginikanan kay nalipay gayud kaayo. Ayaw gayud kalimti, bisan naa kita sa pandemya, malampasan jud ninyo ang tanan. Akong ibilin kaninyo ang isa ka quotation gikan sa usa ka bantugan na philosopher na si Confucius. Ang atong pinakataas na dungog, dili ni siya mailog. Apan, mahimong inspirasyon kung kita mawad-an og paglaom. God bless us all.
Salamat Teacher Celeste sa imong mga pulong. Taga Moving Up, aduna gayoy kanta nga atong ginahalad. Ug karong tuiga, atong kantahon ang kanta nga I Am Ready to Go by Teacher Michael TV. Kamo sa kindergarten nga mga tinun-an kay espesyal kanamong mga magtutudlo. Maningkamot kamo nga sa pagtikang ninyo sa grade 1 kay mas daghan pa kamo og makatunan. Ania si Dr. Carmela A. Hilogo, Elementary School Principal 2 of Macario Española Memorial School alang sa iyang closing remarks. Atong hatagan og virtual applause.
Mayong adlaw sa tanan. Sa among mga tinahod nga mga ginikanan, mga magtutudlo ug mga tanang nagsuporta sa atong tunghaan Macario Española Memorial School. Dako namong pasalamat isip mga pangulo sa tunghaan nga karon nagasaulog na pud kita sa ika 10th year nga Completers Day, our moving up ceremony for our kindergarten ug Macario Española Memorial School. Sa mga kabataan nga na-enroll karong tuiga, luyo sa kalisod sa panahon tungod sa atong pandemya, na human ra jud ta. Ang among pasalamat sa mga ginikanan nga maoy nahimong magtutudlo sa ilang mga bata sa ilahang mga panimalay. Dako among saludo kaninyo kay kung wala mo dili ta mo abot aning higayuna. Amo usab pasalamatan ang suporta sa LGU nga pinanguluhan sa atong mayor ug mga konsihalis ug tanang nibuylog ug tabang para sa atong tunghaan. Ang atong barangay level nga wala jud nagkupas ug nagkulang sa ilang mga suporta kanato. Ug usab sa ato ang mga stakeholders sa atong PTA, sa atong mga organisasyon, ang mga alumni ug uban pang mga kabahin sa atong paglambo karong panahona. Sa DepEd nga wala jud nagkulang tungod sa mga higayon nga diin dako kay kinahanglan ang mga magtutudlo ug ang school heads dili gyud sila nagmakuli o wala sila nagkulang sa pag-uplift sa atong educational process sa Department of Education. Daghang salamat ug mayong hapon kanatong tanan.
Ug dinhi na lang takutob na humana ang atong 10th Moving Up Ceremony virtual presentation. Ako si Teacher Michelle Marie N. Moreno, the Lady of Ceremony. Sulong Edo Kalidad!